Hey guys, Free here. Welcome to my channel. I'm at the Charles de Gaulle Airport, traveling back to the United States, and I just wanted to make this quick video. When I travel, it's always fascinating to just sit down and think and pontificate, if I could say that. So, guys, in today's video, I'll be talking about clarity, because in my experience producing content and talking to a lot of people, the greatest number of people that I see coming to me, by the way, I should turn around a little bit so the sun can. My plane is boarding there, so sooner or later I'm gonna have to go over there and get in. But the greatest number of people that come to me for help, for advice around coaching, the issues that they bring is issues around clarity. It's issues where they're looking to make a decision and they don't have clarity. They don't know what to make. They don't know, should I take this course or should I not take this course? They don't know, should I go to school or should I not go to school? Should I do medicine or should I not do medicine? Right? Or should I even date this person or should I not date this person? Should I stay in this relationship? Should I not stay in this relationship? Right? And so it's so challenging to see each time when people come to me or somebody comes to me and they put in that question on the table, and then they expect that I have this one, that I can just wave this one, and then the one all of a sudden will give me the precise answer, and I'll tell them, yep, take this course and your problems will be solved, or hey, marry this person and your problem will be solved, or hey, travel to this place and your problem will be solved. But life does not work that way. Life doesn't work that way. And in as much as I try to explain to people, some get it and some don't, right? And instead of trying to explain, I want to leave you with something here today in this video, and it's a concept that I believe in, and is that it's possible to be lost in the right direction. It's possible to be lost in the right direction. As a matter of fact, sometimes you want to be lost in the right direction, right? To be lost in the right direction. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when people think about clarity, they just think about being lost. And when the concept of being lost comes into people's mind, it's scary, right? Who wants to be lost? Who wants to be lost in their career? Who wants to be lost in their relationship, right? Who wants to be lost in their life, for example? Or who wants to be lost in anything they engage in? People don't want it. People want clarity. They want answers. They want a game plan. They want to know, this is where I'm going. I have everything figured out and I'm just going to march to that destination. That's what people want. So when people come to me, that's what they are asking. But to be honest, that's not what they need, right? People think that, oh, if I can just know where I'm going, have everything figured out, have that clarity, I'm just going to march into that destination with glory and everything is going to be great. But if life was really that way, I can guarantee you that it would be a very boring life. Can you just imagine a life where everything has been figured out, your destiny is set, right? From birth, you're already predisposed to something. You already have your predisposition is already figured out and you know where you're going. You don't really have to make any decision because you just know where you're going. There is no confusion, there's nothing. To me, that would be a very boring life, right? That would be a very boring life. Life becomes interesting when there are confusions, when there are nuances, when there's no black and white, and then you have those gray areas that you have to struggle with. You have to untangle and make decisions in order to move forward. And it's those gray areas that make you you. It's those decisions that you make through the confusion, through the fog, through the lack of clarity, that defines who you are. Because if you didn't have to make those decisions, then who are you then? Right? Who are you? So, being lost is not the problem. Lack of clarity is not the problem. It's just how you deal with it. Sometimes you have to embrace it. Sometimes you have to be lost in the right, like I said earlier, you can be lost in the right directions. For my life personally, some of my greatest moves that has taken me from one level to another level came from me being very confused. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, what do I do now? Should I do IT or should I do actuary? Actually, that's what I was thinking when I was back in college. Should I do IT or should I do actuary? And I struggle with that. And then I tinker here and I tinker there and I'm touching this and I'm touching that. And then I did one or two projects in IT and I'm like, maybe I really enjoy this IT thing more than solving those actuarial problems. Actuary is just doing math. on statistics and such and risk. Um, and so going through that pain, going through that confusion, eventually gave me some clarity, or eventually got me to a point where I feel comfortable, because I had to, untangle the mess in order to get to where I am. Now, it doesn't mean that my life is 100% figured out. That doesn't mean that I know every single thing that there is to know about where I'm going and what my journey will look like. But what I do have confidence is that I do have the skills, I do have the patience, I have the integrity, I have the grit, I have the attitude, that no matter what comes my way, I would handle it with grace, with conviction, and with all the bravado that I can bring to the table to achieve what it is I need to achieve that comes my way. So it, that doesn't say I'm clear about everything that's going to happen. Where am I going to be 5, 10, 20 years from now? I have no idea. But I know that I'll be in a better place because of the attitude and the hard work that backs it all up. So this video is getting a little bit long and I want to keep it short. But the main theme and the main takeaway is, guys, it's possible to be lost in the right direction. And I'm saying this coming from a position where I'm sitting in an airport. Over there, you have people taking a ride. There's a plane over here. I'm literally gonna cross over there pretty soon to get my own, to get on board. This is Charles de Gaulle, and these people are living their lives. Do they all know what they're doing, and have they all figured everything out? At the very least, I'll imagine they know their destinations, they know where they're going, right? Because otherwise, why would you board a plane if you don't know where you're going? That's pretty standard, right? But if you step out of this little confinement here and look at it from a bigger perspective of life in general, do they all know where they're going? Do they know where they'll be 5 years from now, or just 24 hours from now? Not everybody knows, but we all know we're marching towards something. And in the process of marching towards something, if there's confusion, embrace it. If there is lack of clarity, embrace it. Because it's in those moments where you make those decisions that tends to define your life from the next person beside you, because you made those decisions and the person did not make those decisions. I just recently made a video, actually sitting here, that talks about, the decisions that we make, and that, those decisions can build us up or they can break us down, right? And check out that video. So you have to make those decisions, and the power of you, the power that you have is that you can be anything that you want. It's a power and it's a curse. So make those decisions during the tough times, during the times where you don't have clarity, and actually embrace that, because that's what builds you up. That's what defines character. That's what makes you unique. If you weren't unique, then life would really, 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 really be a boring one. All right, guys, I think that video is getting long. The plane there, you see the line has gotten shorter, so I'm going to move over there. But guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.